Good morning. Thank you for joining me here today. Today I'm going to outline the transformation that many of you are on or that your customers will be, and just chat a bit about how to manage your way through this transformation. I'm going to touch upon the need to move faster than ever before, but why we also need to go slower than we all thought necessary. So first, let me start with a brief overview of who I am and the company I work for. So I'm Kirsty Ross. I'm the Chief Operations and Technology Officer of Thomson Reuters. And in this context, I joined TR to really help us speed up innovation and improve our customer experience. I'm accountable on delivering the vision from our segments, from our product teams, of the software that they want to put out as great experiences for our customers. That means innovating faster with our engineering teams and using our operational teams to provide things like great content that's accurate and timely, as well as ensuring a first-class customer support experience. I'm an engineer by background, but I've spent a lot of my time in change roles, both in financial services and technology. So Thomson Reuters has been operating for over 170 years. First, as a media company, Reuters. More recently, as a content and media company. And then these days, we're a content-driven technology company providing great products for the professionals that we serve. We provide business professionals with the information that they need to do their jobs. We enable professionals to make faster, more informed decisions and work more efficiently to deliver trusted, relevant, integrated information in a really efficient way in their everyday working lives. Our product suite serves law enforcement, tax and accounting professionals, amongst others, and we operate in over 170 countries. Here's a short video introducing us.
In today's working world, complexity is everywhere. And before you can catch up, everything changes. But what if technology and AI, content and expertise came together, empowering professionals to turn knowledge into action, to move faster, see further, accomplish more, to experience the confidence that clarity creates? The future is arriving faster than ever, but Thomson Reuters is already here. So you can know today and navigate tomorrow.
So when I joined Thomson Reuters 4 years ago, I was tasked with transforming our technology and the team that stewarded it. My mandate was to help us grow faster. We'd been growing at around 2% for the previous decade. 4 years later, we're now growing at 7%, and we have plans to go well beyond that. Our products previously were built and designed independently. There was no consistent UX. Our products weren't integrated, and they didn't work well together. Our customers would tell us that they loved our products, but they often didn't even know that they were all Thomson Reuters products. We also had significant tech debt, the result of many acquisitions over many years. And we didn't really leverage our scale. We were big, but we operated in silos. And our innovation was slow and culminated in major product launches every couple of years. So we had to make fundamental changes. First thing we did was get our house in order. We standardized the engineering platform. We invested in a digital channel, integrated customer service into our products, and modernized how we engineer. The typical shift-left things that we're all used to talking about in this environment. We cleaned up our data and invested in our AI platform. In short, we fixed the fundamentals. So the first thing I want to stress is, if you want to move fast, you've got to get your house in order first. It's very hard to move quickly if you have these kind of challenges. There were 4 modernization enablers that especially played a prominent role for us. The first was shared capabilities, focusing primarily on key building blocks relevant in the creation of most of our products. And often these were really simple things. As I mentioned to you earlier, often our customers had multiple products but didn't feel like they worked well together. A good simple example of this was single sign-on. So you could log on once and be able to work your way across anything that's in the Thomson Reuters family. The second was cloud migration. We migrated 95% of our products to the cloud. Those that are not there are usually for bespoke customer or regulatory reasons. Probably our biggest effort was on data and content management, really getting this right so that our content management and search would go well was a critical part of enabling RAG experiences for generative AI. And we focused on our talent and culture. It was really key that we had the right people in the right seats to make this change. Investing in shared capabilities allowed us to reuse key functionality in our products. We also embarked on a journey to build a common platform for AI. In 2023, we got ahead of generative AI by building a generative AI platform. This platform enables our product and engineering leaders to really pick which LLMs they want, whether that's for a whole product or a specific feature, really getting the best of what's out there, and enabling us to get those products built and in markets very quickly. And arguably, I would say that's the most important part of what fixing the fundamentals has enabled us to do. Let me give you an example of our old ways of working. For years, we worked on a product called Onvio. It was going to revolutionize tax solutions. We promised our customers the moon. We poured millions into creating it, and we worked on it for years, but it was a complete bust. We focused on a big bang release versus making incremental improvements. And we didn't adjust course when we needed to. We missed the boat on really hearing from our customers what they needed as we went. In short, we didn't fail fast. And while this failure didn't sink our business, and we have since made significant progress in this space with incremental improvements, it has forced us to think about how we operated. These issues aren't unique to us. Many early applications of AI were guilty of overpromising and under-delivering. Consider IBM Watson's Health was going to cure cancer, right? Well, again, another good example of many that overpromised and under-delivered. When the technology didn't live up to expectations, it created a great deal of skepticism and ultimately sank IBM's healthcare business. So how far have we come, and where are we now? Thomson Reuters has never innovated at the pace that we do now. 85% of our products are launched every single week now at TR. Previously, as I mentioned before, sometimes it was a product every couple of years, but more commonly we'd make a quarterly release. So we're moving much more quickly than we ever have. But let me share an example of one of the fundamental steps that we took. This was on our cloud migration, sorry. To most people here, cloud migration is a rather basic step. But to our customers, it felt really quite scary. And we had to take the time to explain what the technology was, how it worked, how their data was going to remain secure, how their privacy concerns were going to be managed, and really take our customers on that journey. We learned we really had to help be their change partner, not just their software provider. We wanted to move really quickly, but essentially our customers were telling us we needed to slow down. I think this message is particularly applicable to the entrepreneurs in the room. You're typically working at the leading or bleeding edge of technology, and you want to move really quickly. But all of your customers might not be moving at exactly the same speed as you, and how do you get them there? So this was the second thing that we learned. Pay attention, listen to your customers, try and meet them where they're at, and take them along the journey with you. Before we get to generative AI, let me outline our history with traditional AI. Thomson Reuters has been leveraging AI and machine learning in its professional information products for decades, leveraging its unique content. In the early 1990s, Thomson Reuters began phasing in artificial intelligence, natural language processing, and machine learning technologies with increasing sophistication. Here's a short video that outlines the work that the TR Labs team does.
TR Labs has a rich history and really a great history if you want to learn about AI.
The first success was Westlaw is natural or wind.
It was the first industrial-scale natural language search engine ever. People had said that it couldn't be done.
Fast forward probably 15 years was the launch of Westlaw Next.
So processing power, data storage, and network bandwidth have increased a lot. And this has opened up doors to newer approaches in machine learning, such as neural networks, which Labs is actively implementing today.
Today, AI is everywhere in our lives and everywhere in businesses. And we are going to help to make our customers more efficient, help lawyers to do their research better, help tax and accounting services to serve their customers better. Really, we are focusing on AI. I really see this is a great opportunity for TR Labs, and we are just getting started.
So the launch of all these LLMs have really changed everything for us. The markets in which we operate have gone from being extremely mature with a slow pace of innovation to really having this whole space turned on its head. Innovation speed and increased pace of competition are now defining the market. We didn't predict the impact that these models were going to have, despite having evaluated them in our labs just a few months before and something we've been doing regularly for some time. So like everyone else, we had to shift gears quickly. And what's enabled us to do it were those fundamental building blocks we put in place over the last 4 years. For many businesses, the race is on to bring technology into their products, and we're no exception. And we keenly feel the need to get the real advantages of generative AI into the hands of our customers and in our products as quickly as possible. Less than 6 months after the launch of GPT-4, we announced our build, partner, buy strategy in 2023, accelerating our ability to provide the best solutions at pace across the portfolio, as well as announcing our intention to spend $100 million a year on organic innovation. In line with this strategy, we acquired Casetext, who had been given early access to GPT-4 via OpenAI. Expanding on the buy component of our strategy, we acquired another company, SafeSign Technologies, out of London, who are building bespoke LLMs that will really help us bring the power of our content together in our products in our own way with both large and small language models. We believe that coupling these custom language models with our content and our UX are going to give us the best products in our markets. And most recently, we bought a US-based startup, Materia, that specializes in agentic AI and providing assistance for the tax and compliance markets. In total, this year alone, we spent over $1 billion on acquisitions. A few months after we acquired Casetext, we launched our own first generative AI product in our flagship product, Westlaw. And since then, we've gone on to do 7 other major releases and many, many smaller parts and features across all of our products. The third component of this strategy was partners, and I can't emphasize this enough. For most of us, partnering with the best is really just going to help us get better products to our customers as quickly as possible. We partnered to bring our products to market with key partners like Microsoft, AWS, Google, Anthropic, OpenAI, most of the major LLMs, and some specialized players. Our language strategy is to leverage these big commercial models as well as our own smaller models, incorporating our own content into them to give the best possible answers quickly and with low latency to our customers, enabling them to be extremely accurate but as efficient as possible. This 3-pronged strategy has been really key to us moving fast in this business. Here's a short video that just gives you a sense of what we can do with GenAI in our products. Looking at that and seeing how quickly things get out of date. We've not been running that for more than a couple of months, and I think we're now at over 200 people in our labs team. So things continue to shift quickly. So look, I think the benefits of generative AI, particularly to the professionals we serve, are undeniable. But it's not quite ready to be a plug-and-play technology. And that brings me, I think, to my most key point for all of you today, which is, despite the hype cycle, we've still got a long way to go. We run regularly a Future of Professionals report. And 77% of our respondents, so bear in mind these are lawyers, accountants, tax professionals, risk and compliance professionals, 77% of them told us that they believe AI will have a high or transformational impact. But yet 37% of them still haven't tried AI in their work, right? How is this possible? I think a certain caution is understandable. We know AI requires investment, typically requires integration with their existing tech and operations. But customers also have a lot of questions. And so a little bit like my cloud example earlier, I think we're going to have to continue to work out how we help take our customers on that journey. The early days of generative AI, for me, resemble the early internet era. Much promise, a lot of initial investment, a proper hype cycle. And it always comes to mind in this kind of environment, the typical Bill Gates quote, right? We all overestimate what we can do in a year, and we'll underestimate what the next 10 look like. And it feels just like we're in that environment for me right now. It will take more than great products and groundbreaking innovation. It's going to take real work with our customers and your customers to help them feel the benefits of this technology, to help them understand and manage the risks that are manifested, and really to help them learn how best to maximize this exciting new technology for their businesses. AI is advancing so quickly that businesses can't afford to sit on the sidelines. Let's put the pace of AI adoption into perspective. It took 7 years for the internet to have 100 million users. It took ChatGPT just 60 days. So I'm sure that everyone in the room is moving faster than ever before. And the need to move fast is real. But it's likely that your customers are moving slower than you'd like, and you're going to have to think carefully about how you take them on the journey. Here are a few key considerations that we've learned, particularly over the last 12 months, that might prove useful. Think about your tech budget and really the right balance between in-house tech and data science. Think about the trust you already have between your organization and your customers as they want to understand their data usage and that becomes more prolific. Have a think about whether this transition impacts your commercial models. It certainly did for us. But it may also open new commercial models, again, as it's done at Thomson Reuters, new lines of business with AI and data you haven't thought of yet. But most importantly, think about how you take your customers on the journey. You will fail, so fail fast, own it, and get over it. Thank you for your time today.